Hello everyone, it's Josiah from Journey with Josiah. I'm at Zaporizhzhia's domestic terminal here in eastern Ukraine to fly up to the capital of Kyiv in Giuliani Airport on board Motor Sich's Antonov An-24. I'm very excited about this flight because it's my first time ever on a Soviet-designed aircraft. With my temperature checked, I'm ready to fly on my first ever Motor Sich flight. I'm very happy to be leaving this overcrowded and busy old terminal. Luckily for you, the new terminal just opened a few weeks ago. My aircraft today is this 48-year-old Antonov 24, originally delivered to Aeroflot Soviet Airlines way back in the Soviet Union. The cabin is laid out in a 2-2 configuration. You won't find any overhead bins on this old plane, but there are little shelves along the ceiling. This morning I'm sitting in seat 4D right beside the loud Ivchenko engine. It's hard to describe, but this plane has a very distinctive old smell, which contributes to the overall old feeling. I'll now show you the seat, which is pretty well padded. The legroom is a little tight. You do have a recline function, and the seat reclines quite well. There's a very large tray table here, and a small seat back pocket with a safety card and an air sickness bag.
The cabin on right. 2 hatches in the bottom left and 1 right, and 2 doors on the rear bottom left and 1 right. Please, not to exit the rest of your seat, but show to the clear 400 baggage with takeoff and landed. Між детальну інформацію ви можете знайти в інструкції безпеки, що знаходиться в кишені крісла перед вами.
While we taxi, let me tell you a little bit about Motor Sich itself. Motor Sich is one of the largest engine producers in the world based here in Zaporizhzhia, Ukraine. Because of their unique ability to maintain engines, Motor Sich started their own airline in 1984. The engine on this Antonov 24, the Ivchenko AI-24, is actually maintained by Motor Sich, so even though these engine models are very old, they are maintained to modern standards and very reliable. Today's flight takes us 278 miles over a 1 hour and 20-minute flight duration. As nice as it is that the seats are so thickly padded, they're so padded that you just sink into them to a point that's not even comfortable anymore. You won't find any window shades on the Antonov, but you are provided with a little pull-back curtain. It kind of blocks out the light. A quick visit to the lavatory gives you even more of a blast from the past. While the height is quite low, the floor space is pretty big. It was clean and acceptable. The kind stewardess soon gave me a meal tray with a ham sandwich, a wipe, and some candies. I was also offered some juice. I'm very impressed with what we were provided. The engine really vibrates the plane, so much that your candies will fall off your table if you don't watch. Besides this random network that showed up on my phone, there is no Wi-Fi on this plane, and it's not surprising. The rest of the flight passed by normally, and the flight attendant came around a few times with more sandwiches and juice boxes for those who wanted them. During descent, we got an amazing view of Boryspil International Airport on the left bank of Kyiv. This airport serves most of the international airlines, but is much farther from the city center. So the question is, should you choose to fly Motor Sich Airlines? Here's what I think. This has been one of the coolest experiences of my life. I had no clue when I was young that I get to fly on a 40-plus-year-old Soviet-designed plane. I highly recommend it to everyone who is interested in aviation or Soviet history. As for the experience itself, The hard product, which is the seat and physical features of the cabin, is quite uncomfortable. I found the seat to be tight and storage to be bad. The cabin itself also lacked in storage space and the lack of overhead bins. But the soft product, which is food, service, and crew, was really good. The food provided went above and beyond the standards of other airlines on a domestic flight, and the flight attendant was very attentive. She warned passengers to watch their heads as they were coming in, and came around multiple times to offer food and drinks. She also smiled and had really good English skills. If you are flying solely for comfort alone, maybe consider flying another airline, but overall, the experience you get on Motor Seats is memorable and like none other. I suggest riding out the uncomfortable seat for the short time that you'll be in it and really enjoying the experience. So yes, I'd recommend Motor Seats. Welcome to Teves Giuliani Airport, and thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was enjoyable and useful for your own travels. If I missed anything, let me know any suggestions or questions about anything in the comment section. It's really hard to believe this is my last video of the year 2020. It has certainly been a unique year, but I'm really looking forward to the next one. Thank you all to my viewers, and this year alone, I was able to gain many new subscribers. So until next month, I'll see you all later. An early Merry Christmas. This is Journeying with Josiah.